Hello everybody, my name is Aud and welcome back to the Aud Narrations channel. Today we're reading a story titled I, 24 female, moved in with my boyfriend, 30 male, under a false premise. As always, if you enjoy these videos and want to see more, make sure to hit the subscribe button, that way you won't miss the latest upload. Alrighty, let's make a start. The post reads, my boyfriend and I have known each other for nearly 3 years. We've been official for more than a year. Part of our relationship was long distance due to his work. However, we managed with regular trips and phone calls to bridge that gap. In January, an opportunity came up for us both to move in together for a new position in a different state. Both of us packed up our lives and moved 3,000 miles from anyone we'd known. He's been secretive with his phone during this time here, and I wrote that off due to my own paranoia with cheating in the past. I came across some text messages at an inappropriate time back in March. This woman, Kay, was texting him constantly. He claimed it was his former co-worker and distanced himself permanently from her. I asked him not to call and set boundary via text. He disobeyed this, and after repeated fishing for information, I found out she was his girlfriend. There was another woman in his phone whom he claimed he was just friends with. She was severely mentally ill, and he would call me in tears asking for advice on what to do while he was living in California. With a bit more digging, I find videos of her performing a sex act on him. Nice, over a period of months. She was his girlfriend, and I was the other woman in this entire time. He didn't even break things off until I packed my U-Haul and uprooted my entire life earlier this year. It's now November, and he's been in contact with her almost the entire time. His phone is filled with videos of 20 plus women he'd slept with whilst we were together. And while he was with Kay, while he was with A, he concocted elaborate lies to hide his scheme and finally fessed up when I saw the videos. I'm absolutely disgusted and ashamed. An STI test is non-negotiable and will be happening soon. I don't know what else I'm supposed to do here. Part of me wants to leave to find a man who can fully love me, but I'm terrified after this and my previous experiences that it doesn't exist. He's now apologised profusely, stating that he'll do whatever he can, including quitting his job for a more stable career. He works 14 hours a day as well. He's willing to change his phone number, go to couples and individual therapy, and try. I'm torn. And since I live so far from family, I'm screwed too. We were just planning our life together 12 hours ago. I would really appreciate any advice from someone who's gone through something similar. That's rough. I think in this context, given the lies were from like day one, how can you really trust him after this? Like in my head, this is a major breach of trust. So personally, I would have just packed up and gone home. Tricky. Sorry to interrupt the video, but as it turns out, only about 5% of my viewers are actually subscribed. It would massively help out the channel if you hit the subscribe button for me. Thank you very much in advance. Right, let's take a look at some of the comments. Someone's left a comment saying, similar story except wayward wife was 28 female and I 35 male, are a tad bit older and a bit longer history, but similar stories about infidelity. D-Day was about 8 months ago. Definitely get the full range of tests and a pap. Yeah, good idea. I do not talk much in comments, but my story is on my thing. I don't mind questions or just mindless chat. Someone else left a comment saying, you're young and honestly don't have a whole lot of time invested. Get out now, he's a serial cheater. He had 2 other serious girlfriends whilst he was with you. Do you really think he can be monogamous? Good grief, he called you to cry over one of them. You deserve someone that only wants you. If that person is out there, you just have to lose the dead weight and maybe do some counselling to help you heal from this relationship and the last. Completely agree. Someone else left a comment saying, I know you just had a massive upheaval in your life by moving so far away, and I know that you've invested a lot of time and money into this move and into your, hopefully, ex-boyfriend. If you were my daughter, I would want you to move out of your shared place. I would encourage you to move back home to where you have a support system, and I want you to think about this. If you stay and invest a lot of time in therapy trying to fix this relationship, when he inevitably cheats again, you'll be even more entrenched in the sunk cost fallacy. You're young, you're smart, and you have your whole life to find the person you're meant to be with. Be kind to yourself. Believe in yourself and love yourself by leaving him. Definitely. Someone else left a comment saying, drop kick him out of your life. Bit of a change of pace. You're living with a serial liar and a serial cheater. He'll say he'll do anything to keep from losing his meal ticket. How many lies and how much disrespect are you willing to endure? If it were me, the first lie would have been enough. Once trust has been shattered, there's nothing going on. If a person can't be trusted, they are worthless as a partner. Anything worse than a liar is a cheater. Best of luck. Yeah. Someone else left a comment saying, don't you think you've been lied to enough to even think of giving this serial cheater any opportunity to do more of this and destroy your self-esteem, respect, and mental health? I would force him to pay for my shipping costs to return to my home, where you have friends and family, and drop him like a hot potato. Get your respect back. You deserve better, so stop saying it and do it. Indeed. Someone else left a comment saying, my ex-wife lied about everything. She made non-stop empty promises. Always had a reason why she wasn't the person she told me she was. Marrying was the biggest mistake I ever made in my life. It only got worse after the I do's. She had everything so fucked up. I think she thought it was impossible for me to leave. It took a shit ton of planning, in secret, to file and leave her. But oh my god, the weight off my chest when I finally pulled it off. What I learned, and harp on, a red flag is a red flag is a red flag. It's not an accident. They're showing you who they are. No dead weight or fixer-uppers, no cheaters. Sometimes you need to ask those cheating questions multiple times and in different ways because you don't want to repeat the past again. I also had to change the way I dated and who. I stumbled a few times, but it was a game changer, definitely. Oh, tricky one. Right. What do you think OP should do? What would you do in OP's shoes? Let me know in the comments. Right, well that's finished up for today. As always, if you enjoy these videos and want to see more, make sure to hit the subscribe button. That way you won't miss the latest upload. Alrighty, we'll have to finish that for today. Thank you very much for listening, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.